Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. We got the SEC Roundup, Week 7. HR's the storylines, talk about the games, and what's coming up for the following week. Uh, had some important games that just went by this week. You had Alabama getting the victory over Missouri, 27-24. Ole Miss out there playing with their food against Washington State and almost gave up a victory there, but they won 24-21.
Homecoming.
Yep. They partied a little too hard the night before. Tennessee scraped out a victory against Arkansas. That was a nice little game, 34-31. South Carolina, LSU. Snooze fest, but it was 20-10. We're gonna talk about it. Georgia and Auburn, another 20-10 game. Definitely gonna talk about that. Referees screwed them over. Man, shout out to Auburn. Y'all having some type of a season right now. And like Texas A&M got the victory 34-17 over Florida. Got the Red River rivalry we're going to talk about. So it's just some games we're going to talk about. Let's start this thing off. Talk about, are these two teams on the collision course, Alabama and Texas A&M? Are we going to be seeing these two teams in the SEC championship game?
I believe so. Georgia is not the team to beat anymore. That changed quickly. Caleb DeBoer said, "I'm here. Y'all want me fired, but I'm still here." Elko, coaching his butt off, got him a quarterback in Reed. He didn't play excellent against Florida, but Florida has one of the best defenses, so you kind of expect it. But these are the two teams that's going to compete for the SEC.
I think so too. I also wouldn't rule out Vandy as a dark horse. That team's better than what a lot of people think they are. Especially the quarterback position. Diego Pava, more than just a college quarterback, in my opinion. If Dylan Gabriel can make it to the NFL, Diego Pava can definitely lead the franchise in the NFL. Is this what we're going to? So that's just something to look at. Alabama did look impressive in the Missouri game. They shut down Ahmad Hardy. No one else has done that.
They did.
He was leading the nation in rushing coming into the week. I think he had 65 yards.
I think he only had 7 carries, though. Like 7 carries. Roberts was getting most of the snaps.
Yeah. Did he get hurt? What happened there?
He didn't. They just kept feeding Roberts.
Well, when I think about this game, I think about this is Missouri's first road game of the season.
Wow.
Excuse me. Actually, they haven't had any road games in the season. So that's one thing. Look at their record. That's their first. Yeah, they haven't had a road game yet. They go on the road this coming week. They only have 4 road games this season.
Schedule maker. Wow. Give me a raise.
Shout out to whoever made the non-conference schedule, giving you all those home games. So, they don't, like I say, I look at the time of possession in this game. Alabama ran 75 plays for 38 minutes. Missouri, 56 plays. Big time possession difference. Something to look at right there. Alabama had 44 rush attempts for 125 yards, 2.8 yards a carry. Not great. Missouri did have better rushing numbers, but none of them went to Ahmad Hardy. That's a big deal in my opinion. You didn't let that guy beat you. That's saying something. Tyson Simpson threw 3 touchdown passes. He hit Daniels. He hit Hill, Horton, and
Ripley.
Who?
Ripley.
Okay. So that's 3 right there. He is what he is. He was efficient, 21 for 31, 200 yards. Did he outplay both Bill in your opinion? I think he did.
Well,
It's just me.
I think they played even because I think Bo's interception came at the end of the game, I think. So it's not like he's just trying to make a play. You can't be mad about that. Even though he did have someone open on the left side, but it's fast. He's just trying to get the first down. But Bo was running. He was running the ball. Simpson, he doesn't turn the ball over, which is impressive. Like that's impressive for a first year starter. He doesn't put the ball in harm's way. He doesn't fumble. He rarely takes sacks. He tries to get the ball out. He runs. He's been running more since the Florida State game. But I think they just played pretty even. It wasn't really no one outplayed each other in my opinion. Just the Alabama defense stepped up at the end of the game.
Yeah, so I just looked it up. Ahmad Hardy, 12 carries, 52 yards, 4.3 yards average. per carry. Before this game, he was averaging 7.8 yards per carry. That's impressive. So Alabama, great job shutting him down. I think this was a QB watch party. Bo Prabella and Ty Simpson. I thought these two quarterbacks were going to put on the show. They kind of got held in check. I think Ty Simpson was a lot more efficient. And like I said, he does not turn the ball over. He is one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the country. He was that again this Saturday. Is Alabama the team to beat in the SEC? Is this the best team? Is Ty Simpson the first round quarterback if he comes out? Should Missouri run the ball more? What do you make of this game? Just close thoughts on the game.
Well, I'm gonna answer your last question first. They should run it more, but this Alabama defense does not get ran on. Like they just don't. And then again they shut down Missouri's receivers. Missouri has a very underrated receiving core. They shut them down. So that's the first thing. The Alabama defense is back. I'm saying that right now. Ty Simpson is not a first round guy. He needs to stay another year because I think next year he will definitely be a first round guy. But they're not a team to beat. I still think it's Texas A&M, especially if Ryan Williams is not getting the ball.
Ryan Williams got to do more to get the ball in his hands, in my opinion. He's playing a little more relaxed than he did last year. I don't know if that's the best way to put it, but he's not showing the same kind of enthusiasm to get the ball. I know he did have a concussion or something earlier, so.
I mean, he played the whole game.
Maybe just think about that.
No targets.
Man, that's what I'm talking. He got a concussion
last week.
Earlier in the season.
Oh, okay.
Was it last week?
I don't
know. I think he missed the game.
I'm gonna say this though.
He did get concussed. It was the fingernail game. We had to paint the fingernails.
I won't say this though. They are. I think Missouri double teamed them. And I think Vandy double teamed them. So you can't get mad at him for not getting the ball if he's double coverage because that's the point. But that's why Gennard and then and I think Holton stepped up. So I mean, they got the receivers, so you can't be mad at Ron Williams not getting the ball. But you would at least think they would try to find ways to scheme him the ball.
So just something to look at moving forward.
Either way, he's still a first round
that's
pick.
Alabama or Missouri. I personally think Texas A&M probably still the best team in the division. In the conference. Alabama's a close second in my opinion. Would not be surprised if Alabama beat Texas A&M. How did Alabama lose to Florida State?
Injuries.
Can we get a question into that?
Yeah, I think it's literally just injuries. Like in college football, if your top player is out, it can change the whole team. In my opinion, like that's just because like these guys rally together, they hang out together, they rally together. It's not the NFL where they just go home to their families. So they were missing. I think they were missing a lineman, Jam Miller, who was probably the best player on that team in my opinion. They were missing a nose tackle. And I think they were missing a DB. So that makes a difference to me.
I think Ty Simpson's the best player on the team. This is my opinion.
I mean,
in hindsight, knowing what I know now, I don't see how this team loses.
I mean, college football, anything can happen.
It boggles my mind.
They didn't lose. They got beat. They got beat down. This was crazy.
That's the bad part. It wasn't even close, man. They doubled them up. They ran for like almost 300 on them boys.
But look at
it's just something to think about.
Maybe
it was so bad. They fired Kellen DeBoer after that game.
Maybe that's what Kellen DeBoer needed, though.
Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Speaking of a team that, like I already said, Ole Miss was playing with their food against Washington State. They won the game 24-21. Lane Kiffin has been known to drop those type of games. He doesn't. People don't talk about that though. He drops games like that. And he's not very good versus top 25 either. This team got a tough schedule coming up. Chances Ole Miss makes the playoffs. Currently number 4 in the nation. Do you think they stick?
Yeah, they stick because I think the rest of their schedule is kind of cupcake in the SEC. So,
I don't know, man.
It's just
Let's see here
the
real
thing about
quick.
Lane Kiffin. He gets so big headed. Like he feel like he does. He tries to get all fancy when he stops what he's doing is working. That's Lane Kiffin. So I just then he had a nerve to come out after the game and say and tell Trinidad Chambliss, this isn't Division II. Let's not go back to it. You calling the plays? What you want me to
do? Shout out to Trinidad Chambliss. I will say this: 3 weeks time, this team will not be ranked.
Think so?
They're gonna go from number 4 to unranked over the next 3 weeks. On the road at Georgia, at Oklahoma, back home to South Carolina. By the time that gauntlet is over with, they'll probably be unranked.
You think they lose to Georgia?
So just something to look at. I think it's a good chance they do.
I think they beat Georgia handily.
Georgia's not a juggernaut. It's just Georgia's the home team. I just think this team might be a little bit overrated.
If Mateer plays like he played against Texas, they're not beating Ole Miss. I think they should sit Mateer. In my opinion, let the backup play till he's healthy.
Mateer didn't look bad.
Dude,
he just looked rusty.
Looked bad.
Yeah, the arm strength. I mean, the arm didn't look like it bothered him. Say that.
I would say they could if he didn't play, they could afford to lose that game.
Say it again.
If he doesn't play, they could afford to lose that game. The loss looks worse with him playing, in my opinion.
Yeah. John Mateer, 20 for 38 for 202 yards with 3 interceptions. That's a lack of practice. They let you know he wasn't practicing. They just let him play because he wanted to play. And that's probably, like I said, probably one of the best calls. They did have a 6-3 lead at halftime. I don't know, more victory. 20 unanswered by Texas, man. Arch Manning, 21 for 27 in that game. Game managed the game, 166 yards and a touchdown. That does not look like $4 million a year number to me, but he did manage the game. Quinn Wisner had a nice game, 22 carries, 94 yards. His second game back from the injury that he suffered at Ohio State. So I think getting him back is going to help this team. I called it. I said Colin Simmons need to have a big game. He got you 2.5 sacks this game. That was the difference, in my opinion, on the defense. Plus the Texas running game. That's what got this victory. So shout out to Texas, Oklahoma. I think Texas has Kentucky coming up. Let's see. Yeah, Texas is on the road at Kentucky, and Oklahoma's at South Carolina.
I'm gonna say this. I think Texas versus Oklahoma was the first time Texas had a sack in a game this season.
Really?
Yes. So this Texas defensive line has to get after the quarterback if they plan on winning some more games. They have to.
That's wild. And I did not know that. Would never even imagined that.
They got one
I
of
know
the
Vanderbilt's on the vibe.
They got one of the lowest pressure rates in the league in college football.
That's wild. I can believe it though. I can believe it because they don't put a lot of pressure. That defense is still good though.
Yeah, it is.
Even without without putting the pressure on the quarterback. They start getting pressure on the quarterback.
The freshman corner is going to be a star. So.
Yeah, I like Muhammad, man. He's one of my favorite corners.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's going to be a star.
Yeah. Like I said, I told y'all it's time for the Billy Napier Say Your Job tour. Didn't think it was going to be Texas A&M, though. They got the victory over Texas. Texas A&M, whole nother animal. They took the L right there, like I said, 34-17. Physical game. They played with a lot of physicality. They didn't quit. Renell Brown, 6 catches, 77 yards. He had a solid game. Jaden Block was kind of held in check, 18 carries for 65 yards. I actually like Jaden Block.
You saw that though, because that's Florida defense. You can't run that Florida defense. You're not running against them.
DJ Langway, 245 and 2 touchdowns. So I can live with that.
It wasn't his fault.
Only 142 yards in the final 3 quarters combined. So
that's not good.
And that was after the game was tied 14-14 after their first quarter. that really hurt Florida. Texas A&M ran down their throats. 183 rushing yards, 4.4 yards a carry. Marcel Reed, 16 for 26, 234 though. So he was pushing it down the field. Yeah, he had one touchdown pass and one touchdown rushing, and he had an interception. Who had a better game, Marcel Reed or DJ Lagway?
I'm gonna say
just at the quarter.
I'm gonna say DJ had the better game, but he also played the less inferior defense because we know what Florida's defense is. But then again, Texas A&M did. Texas A&M they shut down Sapp, which is very impressive. He's the first round pick, so DJ Lagway had the. You don't think so? You don't think so?
Not Tyrese Sam.
You don't think he's the first round pick?
I do.
Late first round. Late first round. Oh, that's okay.
Late third round, maybe.
Oh no, okay. Anyway, but that's
real talk, man.
Reed
did have to know what he is.
Reed did play the better defense, but DJ Lagway had a great game. They ran down their throats, so I can't really say that the game plan was great. Like I can say that Texas A&M's game plan was great because Florida wanted them to pass the ball.
Physical game, very physical game. It looked like Texas A&M was more physical though. Shout out to Mike Elko. He has these guys buzzing, running through a wall for him right now. Good. I mean, both of these quarterbacks are solid. I mean, SEC, pretty good quarterbacks in the league right now. Could you rank the top 5 quarterbacks in the SEC in your opinion?
I gotta go Reed, Ty Simpson. I still want to believe that Joey Aguilar is still one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC. I guess Diego Payava, and then Gunnar Stockton, maybe.
That's interesting. All right, so yeah, my top 5, a little different from yours. I'm gonna go Ty Simpson, Alabama #1. Diego Payava out of Vanderbilt 2. Trinidad Chambers 3. Ole Miss. 4th, I'll probably take Marcel Reed. 5th, Lenore Sellers. I don't know, and that's up in the air. I could possibly put Joey Aguilar there. I could put Bo Perbella there. It's whatever with that number 5 spot.
The talent in the SEC with the quarterback position is you could see there's a bright future for next year if everything holds up.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't care about Nussmeier.
But there is one company. Nah, he ain't it, man. I'm not buying that at all. I'm selling all that Nussmeier stock. That dude's a bust. But there is one conference I think whole lot better at quarterback. We'll talk about that in another video coming up. I mean, that conference is deep when it comes to quarterback play. Auburn, man. Let's talk about these Auburn Tigers. A lot of mess coming out of there. Hugh Freeze on the high seat. Damari Alston getting kicked off the team.
I saw that.
I guess he said he asked for a red. Yeah, he asked for a red shirt, and I guess he got kicked off. The coach didn't like that. They gave him a diminished role. He lost his spot due to injury at the running back spot. He was still a team captain. Only played in 4 games, so he said he's going to transfer. He's going to use a red shirt gear and transfer somewhere else. So, 2 games this year, the refs have screwed Auburn out of victory, I think. I think Auburn could have won this game at Georgia. I think Auburn could have won the game at Oklahoma. This team is better than their record indicates. Mm-hmm. I think people need to think about that. Your thoughts on the Auburn Tigers?
They're a lot better than I thought they would be because I thought they had a quarterback problem entering the season. But I do believe that they got the right coach in Hugh Freeze. He does not mess around. Don't know why it didn't work out at Ole Miss, but everything works out for a reason, I guess. But yeah, Hugh Freeze ain't no joke, and in the SEC, he can upset a lot of teams.
Yeah, man. I think Auburn's going. I think they got some. They got to find a way to get some wins. The referees got to get out of the way. I mean,
they should be Oklahoma.
Year, definitely should be Oklahoma. That touchdown should not have been a touchdown. They got screwed out of a play with the timeout. That wasn't a timeout. Was a timeout. You know, that fiasco.
The PI.
Shout out to the referee showing that they are Georgia Bulldogs.
Huh? There was a PI at the end, like in the fourth quarter, I believe, that they didn't call.
Oh, yeah.
So
fourth quarter, yep. Yeah, that's Auburn fans hang in there. Change gonna come. That's all I can say,
coming.
man.
It's coming.
Y'all got Missouri this week at home. Missouri, their first road game of the season. Upset alert? I'm just saying.
I'm glad it's at Auburn. I'm glad it's there because I could see a field storm coming.
Definitely, man. I see. There's some good games in the SEC this week too, man. So you got LSU taking on Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is the home team. This gonna be a game to watch, in my opinion. You got Ole Miss traveling to Athens to take on the Bulldogs. Mississippi State going down to Gainesville. That's a victory for Florida if they can play right. They'll be right back in the mix.
Is it?
Oklahoma on the road at South Carolina. Texas A&M at Arkansas. Texas Longhorns at Kentucky. And Tennessee at Alabama. I think it's a game to watch right there. Tennessee, Alabama, in my opinion. That's the biggest game of the weekend.
High score.
This Tennessee team, they stopped talking about it when they lost to Georgia. This team's good, man.
Barely.
Chris Brazzell, say Sunday game. That close, you're right. Joey Aguilar, good quarterback.
Sunday guy.
Ty Simpson, great quarterback. Sunday guy. So, just something to look at in the SEC. Ty, you got anything you want to cover in the SEC real quick?
The thing to watch for in this Tennessee game, can Tennessee get stops? They can blow a lead quick. It's like they stop playing hard on defense. You can't stop playing hard against this Alabama team, especially if Jam Miller if Jam Miller has a great first quarter, the game is over because they will run him into the ground. So Tennessee, you gotta stop the run. That's the biggest thing.
What do you think? What do you think the bigger? I guess who's better off now that they're back? Is Alabama better off now that Jam Miller's back, or is Texas better off now that Quentin Wisner's back?
Definitely Alabama because
running back.
Because I don't think Wisner's that good of a running back. Like he didn't do anything special in that Ohio State game. I guess he had 94 yards on 22 carries. That doesn't impress me. Like if you're getting 20 carries, you need to be over 100 in my opinion. So I'm taking Jam Miller's stock to the roof. So
I think Jam Miller's getting better, man, week by week. But I think Quentin Wisner's the playmaker that Texas kind of because they have nobody. So
that's true.
I mean, this is a guy that went 4,000 yards rushing last year.
So the thing is with Alabama, they're splitting carries right now.
Who?
Alabama, they're splitting carries, so that helps Jam Miller a lot when it comes to the back end of the schedule. Yeah. So you don't want to play a healthy Jam Miller.
But also know, Washington. You got C.J. Baxter out there too. He's not looking as good as he did last year.
He did not.
But he out there for Texas, though. He gonna be splitting carries with Wisner. C.J. Baxter, 659 rush yards last year, 5 touchdowns. Not looking the same this year.
Where is Jaden Ott at?
So something to look about there. Who?
Where is Jaden Ott? Oklahoma.
Jaden Ott?
Where is he?
Grass not always green on the other side, my boy.
Like, is he on the team?
I would never thought Jaden Ott when the guy said that. He's still on the team. He Oklahoma. Yeah, he's still on the team.
I know. That's why I'm like, he was supposed to be a top 5 back come out this year. You can't now. You don't even hear his name.
Mm-hmm. And Drummond's here, missed the game, still leading the team in rushing. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. But yo, that's all we got in the big in the SEC. Let's go over these Week 8 games one more time for y'all. LSU at Vanderbilt, Oklahoma at South Carolina, Ole Miss at Georgia, Texas A&M at Arkansas, Mississippi State at Florida, Texas at Kentucky, Tennessee at Alabama, and Missouri at Auburn. That's your slate for the SEC games this week. Yo, y'all listen what y'all think about the SEC. Is this the deepest conference in football? Where would y'all put? Who are y'all top 5 quarterbacks in the SEC? Notice we did not say Arch Manning or Garrett Nussmeier. Neither one of us
Or DJ
brought those
Lagway.
guys up at all. So tell us where you would rank those guys in your quarterbacks. Huh?
Is that or DJ Lagway?